everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Michelle with Sunstones and Moonlight, bringing you a energy check-in. Let's see what is going on for today. I am going to start with some energy oracle cards, and then we'll go from there. Thank you to the divine. I call upon my angels. I call upon the white light to come into this reading to bring messages of guidance and confirmation, hope and healing, and answers to questions. The first card out, the garden and the gate. Okay, right away what I'm getting with this as part of an overall is that what side of the gate do you want to be on? I feel like a lot of you feel safe and protected on this side of the gate. And the divine is asking you to come over and tend the flowers on the other side of the gate. And you feel very safe over here. You're protected. You have a wall up. And it's really asking you to just open the doors of this gate. I don't know if you could see it on here. But there's like a little, opening, and you can open it and go through, and you could go back and forth from side to side. Strategy. I feel like a lot of you really need to think about where you're going next. And if you put a plan in place, then you will not have that fear of going through the gate. Knowing that the gate swings both ways, the door swings both ways. The gate, you could come in and come out. And you can also close the gate and not allow certain things to come through. So for some of you, you really need to think about that and come up with a plan of action, because if you're looking to move forward with something, it's very important to have a plan. And plans can change at any given time, but as long as you have an outline. Remember how much we hated doing outlines in school when you were in the younger grades? And that is maybe what you need to do, is go with an outline, because some of the things in the bullet points might change, but not the main theme. And maybe how you reach to the conclusion in the end might be a little bit different, but as you're going along, that's the beauty of writing in pencil or chalk. You can erase it and make things different as things change. So I really feel a lot of you need to go through that gate and maybe create a garden on the other side of the gate. Tend to what is growing through on the other side, but also maybe create, plant seeds on the other side. And that may require a strategy, a plan. Really figuring it out. And I really see it with the feather here. You're being guided along the way. The divine is dropping hints and synchronicities along the way. And some of you might be seeing a white feather on the ground, which is telling you, yes, go in this direction, go this way. You're not wrong. I just seen the Eight of Swords kind of peeking out at me, and in this particular deck there's a gate behind it also. If it comes out again, we will know. King of Swords, the Eight of Swords. I'm sorry, I really thought there was a gate behind when I was pre-shuffling right through there. Eight of Swords. The Knight of Wands. The Eight of Wands. So we have a lot of air and fire energy. So for some of you, you might be dealing with a fire sign, or you're a fire sign or an air sign. So that might be relevant for some of you that keep track of that. But we have over here with the Garden and the Gate and the Eight of Swords, you're definitely blocked within your mind. And I feel like this King of Swords, I'm not sure if it is a person that's kind of spoken to your life, and maybe they didn't realize, maybe they instilled a fear in you, almost like a father figure, like they want you to do things in a certain way and behave in a certain manner, and maybe dampening your hopes and your dreams and not realizing that's what they did, because they, as a King of Swords, they are someone who was thinking it very logically, which is important, especially when you need to strategize a plan. But at the same time, sometimes they're so busy looking at how it can or cannot work that they stifle you, because they don't leave room for the divine, for God to open the door, to open the gate. And you are very stuck in your mind, and you're not really seeing the garden on the other side of that gate. You're almost like paralyzed in fear is what I'm seeing. But if you start writing your plan, here's your Knight of Wands. I really like that, because I really feel like this is an energy, not necessarily a person, but an energy that if you get out of your mind and start writing it down, start journaling it, start making your plan, your strategy, this Knight of Wands, all of a sudden it's going to overflow within you, and there will be a lot of movement and activity towards the garden on the other side of that gate, whatever that garden may be. For some of you, it is starting a new business. It is taking a hold of your dreams. And this Knight of Wands energy can, I mean, look at how we're coming from kind of gray, very melancholy energy to beautiful oranges and yellows, trying to pull you to the other side of this, especially even over here on the Garden and the Gate and the strategy. You can make your plan and start working with it and start harnessing that energy of the Knight of Wands, where you feel very charismatic and you want to move forward. Don't let this energy, this person over here, somebody that spoke a seed of doubt in you at one point in time, whether it was recently or a long time ago, it kind of stuck and it halts you from moving forward. But you need to know that you can do this. And with the Eight of Wands here, I feel like two very fast moving energies here, that I feel like things will really progress. I feel like the divine will open up doors for you as you're moving forward. But you have to take the first initial steps. You have to open up that gate. You have to step through it. You're feeling very protected behind that gate. And there's nothing wrong with feeling safe. But sometimes we feel so safe that it stifles us and paralyzes us in a fear of our mind, because we want to maybe stay in the status quo because you don't get hurt when you stay in the status quo. And the one constant that we always have in life is change. Change is the only constant. And you have to sometimes step out of your mind and accept the change that is going on around you. Ace of Wands. Yeah, something new, something exciting is coming with this fiery energy, something that wants to take place. that spark of creativity can come through. And maybe somebody like this King of Swords who's spoken to you, and it could have been just one word, and they might not even really realize what they said. They really didn't maybe understand the gravity of their words. The High Priestess. Follow your intuition. Follow what you know is right. Go within and see what is really hidden behind those fears. What is it? A fear of failure? Is it a fear of success? Some people are like, my life will change too much if I'm successful. What are people going to think of me? What are my friends and family going to think? Are they going to be happy for me? I mean, you figure out why you are stuck in that fear. And the High Priestess is telling you, you know why. And your intuition will guide you on this path. But you have to really, especially, I really keep coming back to this feather right here. This feather and then the High Priestess. The divine is showing you things. Spirit is working with you. You have to be able to figure out what happened here that keeps you stifled and from not growing. Four of Wands. It could be family related. But also that Four of Wands, I feel like coming from that Knight of Wands, I mean, we have a lot of fire energy, so you have to really kind of like light that fire under your behind. The Four of Wands, happiness, joy, celebration. I feel like if you move forward, you're going to see dreams coming to fruition, maybe dreams that you've forgotten about. Eight of Cups, 2 8s in a row, one on top of the other. Letting something go. Letting this, well, actually we have 3 8s on here, so 888 might be very important, but it's also the number of abundance, the number of infinity. We have the 8 of Swords to the 8 of Wands to the 8 of Cups. You really need to let this go. Whatever this is, this emotional baggage that has you trapped. Figure out why you feel trapped and then let it go. And maybe you can do this and start manifesting this before the next full moon. Start working on this today. Figure out why you feel stuck. Why are you held back? Why do you have fears? So then that way you can create this happy life and let that go. Let that crap go. Ace of Swords. It might be, we have 2 aces on here now too. It might be about speaking your truth. Are some of you even guided, just say to write a book, because, this is also about messages and speaking. It's not just travel. But do you need to speak with clarity? Do you need to speak to yourself with clarity? Is the High Priestess showing you and guiding you of what you need to say and do? The Hanged Man. Yeah, it's another card of being stuck. This one is, you're doing it on purpose. You're hanging there for a reason. What is your reason? You can get down at any time. Are you waiting for the enlightenment? Are you waiting for a divine answer from God? Is that what this is all about? You're waiting? And why are you waiting? I feel like somebody is afraid to make a mistake. And what if things don't turn out? And I really feel that there's such a fear factor here. But at the same time, look for that white feather. And you might see it in the most inconspicuous place. For somebody, that white feather is very important. It is a message. But then when you receive it, are you going to take yourself down and start moving forward? Start working with that Knight of Wands energy, working with the High Priestess, that High Priestess within you. Look at that strength. since we do have a lot of fire energy going on here, we also, Leo energy, strength is definitely Leo. You, again, some of you might be a fire sign, or you've dealt with a fire sign, or you have just a lot of fire in your chart, but it's asking you to look at that strength within yourself. You have it. You have what it takes to reach the other side of that gate, to plant the seeds, to grow something so beautiful. What you have already built is beautiful. That's why it's, you know, you're on that side of the garden. But the divine is asking you to take a risk and go forward. And you can do it. Find that mental balance within yourself, because this is what is coming about. And I like they have one, they're both in the same shape here, just one is upside down and one is moving forward. And you can do this. You can turn yourself right side up, find the balance within yourself, being able to do it. And it doesn't mean, you know, some of you might be asking, well, I can't quit my job, I have bills. No, that doesn't mean quit your job. You can be able to find that balance of being able to do both. Sometimes it's hard in the beginning when you're having to work two jobs and it's tiring, but you'll be able to find that balance. You'll have the strength to do that, to be able to go on the other side of that gate, to get rid of this negativity that maybe was planted as a seed, as a child or a young adult or even an older adult, and somebody said something and you didn't even realize how much it went in, until now you need to move and you need to make changes, and you really are stuck with a fear. And you'll be able to find the balance. That's what I'm getting with that. You'll be able to find the balance, because in some decks the pentacles are very uneven and they're trying to, you can see them, they almost look like they're falling, you know, like they can't do it. But I feel like in this deck you can do it. They're almost like stable on their feet, they're smiling, they found the balance within. Some of you have to balance home life and work life. Some have to balance so many other things, but you can do that. You could go from this position here, once you've received the clarity and you know the truth, to enlightenment and moving forward to knowing that you have that strength within and that you can find that balance within yourself. I really feel like it's definitely a mental and physical balance that you can do. I want to grab just a couple more of these energy oracles, and then I will finish off with a wisdom of the oracle for today. Storm warning. Yeah. For me, what I got with that right away is that if you're not willing to make the changes, sometimes the divine will make them for you. And even if it's not that, you're going to see opportunities come up, and are you going to have the strength to go forward with whatever it is that you need to go forward with? Look at that, all tied up, Eight of Swords. You're stuck again. Don't allow yourself to be stuck. This one, she's not blindfolded. Do not allow little things or people getting in your way here, trying to stop you. This one over here, she's blindfolded. This one, she's not. But you can do this. That's how I see it. With the all tied up, you can do it. You can escape from that, because it's just the upper half. It's around her heart. It's around her solar plexus. And they're very connected to one another. But you can do that because we have the clarity here with the Ace of Swords. You can speak your truth. People are going to maybe warn you, and they don't want you because it's that ripple effect. If you make changes, then sometimes it forces other people to make changes, and not everybody wants to make changes. Healer of the ages. What I'm getting with that healer of the ages is that you have to heal what is within you. Coming back all the way over here again. Ask the divine to show you what is really holding you back. Why are you so afraid? And every time that you feel tied up, you need to go to the divine. And I really feel it because here we have the wire wrapped around, or the rope wrapped around her heart area. And the divine, this is where it's all lit up with that golden light. For some of you, you might need to work with the golden light and ask for the golden light to come down and give you the strength, and to fill your hands and your heart and part of your solar plexus here to give you the strength and the balance. See, with his hands out, the hands are balanced. So that way you can go forward and to achieve the different things that you need to achieve, whatever that may be, whatever your particular goals are. What if it's to be just a stay-at-home mom? That is an awesome assignment when you are called to do that. And everybody puts fear in you of, can you do it? Can you financially do it? Can you this? Some of you might really be able to do that, but you may have to give up certain things. You may not be able to drive a new car. You may not be able to buy all the clothes that you would like because you're buying them for your children, if that's the case. Everybody has different things, and everybody has different financial means. But if there's something that you would like to do, you can do it. It's, do you want to do it? Soulmates. Number 41. Being grounded in everyday oh, I'm sorry, that's the wrong one. Harmonious partnerships, love, friendship, companionship, a relationship fostering personal growth. You are meant to evolve and transform with the companionship of others. Certain people enter into your life in order to take you to the next level of healing, consciousness, and authenticity. It is always a reciprocal experience, although the results for each of you will vary. You know these people by the strong pull drawing you toward them, and sometimes by a strong aversion to them initially too. Soulmates can be friends for life or remain in your life for only a short time. No matter what, you will be changed in ways you can't possibly fathom now. Pay attention to these people today. They are your greatest gifts. And in the prosperity message, strategic alliances are most important right now as you begin to attract the perfect people to support your dreams. This is a journey you will share with others. Mentors, business partners, helpers, employees, creative partners, friends, and strangers open doors for you and step through the portal to join you in a harmonic dance of collaboration, commitment, and co-creation. This is what you've been waiting for. I really like where it says strategic alliances, and then we have strategy. So for some of you, that's what that strategy is about. Strategic alliances. I just want to thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. And when you subscribe to this channel or any channel, you are in an energetic exchange with them, and more messages will be for you. And if you like this video, don't forget to comment down below. This really helps my channel. Whenever you like and subscribe, share, do the things that you know you need to do. Thank you and be blessed.